good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Welcome back, and stepping into the territory for race number 5, where they'll do battle over 1,750 meters. Looking at the early betting, number 5, Radicchio. Number 5, Radicchio is trading at 13 to 10. Number 7, Safe Space is at 4 to 1. And then you're looking at 7 to 1 about number 3, Doing Time. Before we get on to the selections, we do have a rerun of number 5, Radicchio, when finishing second to Release Me. And looking at that run, it was at the Hollywoodbets Scottsville venue. Eldraki, Release Me. Kashkabel's still there on the grandstand side at the 200-meter marker. Release Me, looking to keep it simple, given his marching orders. Radicchio's trying to come home on the outside. Release Me, though, is winner's box, bound by 2. Radicchio second, Kashkabel, Eldraki a lonely fourth. Well, you got to keep it simple these days, and every now and again you got to have a little bit of a laugh. Life is far too short. The behind-the-scenes stuff, which nobody out there will see, that goes on. And when you record these shows, I can tell you some of the moments are priceless, and we had to have a good laugh there. So to the producers and the crew, thank you very much for that. We'll get straight onto the form line. Now we'll get to the business with number 5, Radicchio. And let's compare profiles. So they've taken me off screen now. They don't want to see me any longer. They're going to put the slider up there. And number 5, Radicchio, getting to the nitty-gritty. Looking at his profile, he has the benefit of having run here before. He's got the experience of being at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on 3 occasions. He ran there on debut over 1,200. His second run was over 1,200. They took him to Greyville over 1,200. So his first 3 runs were over 1,200, which is interesting because if you look at his breeding, he's out of a Kildonan mare. And we all know Kildonan. He was a grade 1 winner at the highest level at Scottsville over 1,200 meters. He was a sprinter of top quality. He has a son of Flower Alley who went the 1,400 last time. He's a stocky individual, and we know Kildonan, he was a serious racehorse. He won the grade 1 1,200. The question is 1,750. Will he see it out? I think, just judged on his last performance, that he is looking for extra. You would have noticed that he was staying on, but it's not set in stone. He goes the extra 350 meters. So let's go on trust. We'll go on trust that he's looking for it. And I think, judged by his last performance, Garth Buller wouldn't be trying him over the 1,750. They would have probably gone for a mile first if they thought he wasn't a horse looking for ground. He is out of Flower Alley, so we will give him the benefit of the doubt. Whereas number 7, Safe Space, he's been the 1,600. He's looking for the extra, no doubt. He's an elusive fort out of the national emblem mare, Cosmic Flower, and he's on the right path. The thing against him is he makes his Hollywoodbets Scottsville debut run, Hollywoodbets Scottsville debut performance. So I think number 5, Radicchio, might just have him when it comes to the experience factor. So number 5, Radicchio, to beat number 7, Safe Space. He's had 2 fair runs to date. He appears a work in progress because his last run, in fact, both runs to date, at the start or wherever it's been, he's been stubborn to load, and then last time he was difficult. He seemed to stumble. He was running around, and number 7, Safe Space. Hopefully all things come together and the piece of the puzzles get put into the correct place, and he rocks up with number 5, Radicchio. Those will be the top 2 selections. Number 1, his Master's Voice, worth a mention. And number 10, Red Piano, will have the Paul Lafferty stable scratching their heads because they rate him. Second and third attempts, very decent. He was then tried with blinkers that had not the desired effect on him. They've gelded him, they brought him back, so we will forgive him for that lackluster last performance. And if he can bounce back to that second and third performance, he's been up to 1,800, he could certainly sing the right tune. So race number 5, 5 from 7, and then numbers 3 and 10. Those are the horses you'll have to decipher where you're going to put them in the pecking order.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.